That's freezing right there. That's all ice on it already. Yeah, here's a smiley. Love you. Love you.
Love you.
Okay, love you guys.
Bye, Dad.
Bye. My name is Skyler Johansen. I have been in HVAC tune-ups, checking on furnaces and ACs for about 3 years. We're gonna head here to Lehigh. It looks like we replaced the system a year ago. So we're just gonna do a quick general tune-up on the system, check how it's performing for the family, and go from there. Hey, how are you? Good. Looks like we're here for a quick tune-up with you today. Real quick, I'll jump out to my van, grab one, I'll swap out the filter for you while I'm here too. Furnace is up in an attic, and I got a filter I'll swap out for them that's up in the ceiling there. Wasn't that bad.
That.
Yeah, looks like it might be insulation or foam right there. So that was caught up in that wheel. Close it up again. Reading was good, 6.96, so it's not overamping, there's no noise or anything noticeable. This is the evaporator coil. This one's looking great. Do you see this condensation here? Little like having a cold glass of water in a warm room. So you have the liquid refrigerant comes in, and there's a valve that opens and closes as needed to allow only a specific amount of refrigerant through into the coil. Get this closed up and taped up again. Good to go. Keep that running. I'll head over here. So we're just gonna hook this on here. So that's just running all the refrigerant through the system, and this is gonna tell us about the level that it is. So I'm just gonna grab their hose, pull it around the corner, we'll spray off the coil just to open up airflow, remove any dirt and cottonwood seeds that are on it. I don't like that vibration. It's this right here. Wow. So I did fix it. All it took was maneuvering it so that it's not rubbing directly against that grill. .9, 236. Yeah, so the system's looking really good. We'll get that back on. So we're wrapped up there. You're gonna see a lot of green. That indicates that that area is good.
Thank you guys, I appreciate you coming over.
Yeah, and we got that set back to 73. Yeah, should be good.
All right, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you. You have a great day.
Where's the next call?
Saratoga Springs. I was there 2 weeks ago. It looked like there was potential refrigerant leak. Put some dye in. We'll go check, see if that dye has come out of the system somewhere to show us where the leak is.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? Yeah, my husband told me not to turn the AC on today.
Okay.
It like immediately started freezing like it was great like for an hour and then it started freezing up like right away.
Yeah, let me get this kicked on now. I'll head downstairs. I'm gonna start looking for a leak because I put that dye in. So that is starting to frost. So condensation's more white and frosty right here. So we're gonna watch it for a sec and see what it does. So that green, these tubes are all copper. As those oxidize, it just runs that green down, kind of like the Statue of Liberty. I'm just looking to try and see if there's been a blowout anywhere. With the glasses on, it shows up bright green. So that's freezing right there. That's all ice on it already. So when we were here before, and this TXV here was frozen on this side, but thawed on this side. So that's freezing right there. Yeah, here's a smiley. There's that motor.
I can even feel some of the ice like
Yeah, blowing off the coil.
yeah.
Let's get this back on. I'll head outside, check that area. So this back here is where I added it. So you'll see the spray off from when I put it in. That's kind of what it looks like anywhere else. That's what I'm trying to find. Not really seeing any standout areas. But I want to go get refrigerant gauges and hook on again, see if it's holding the charge from 2 weeks ago. If it is, it's more likely that it's a restriction on its own. Could be both or just the leak. So I think we've got two issues. The system seems restricted. It might have a pinhole leak. Right at the TXV, it's kind of got a diagonal freeze. That valve either got stuck or something like that is happening and it's not fully opening and closing the way that it should to allow the refrigerant to switch. Left some options real quick. Good call, but big decisions to be made, especially without the spouse there. We definitely want to give them the time to talk it over and get the right solution for them. Looks like 2 furnaces and 1 AC. The main system was worn out. They're all about 23 years old, but this is last year. You beat me to the door. So we're doing a couple, is it 1 AC or 2? 1 AC, okay. You have 2 furnaces though, okay. 5, okay. Okay, is that a normal sound for it? When it kicks on, that whine? Okay. So, okay, if you want to show me that furnace, I can get started there. I'm gonna take those temperatures. Just a regular one, but it was leaned the opposite direction. We want it leaned this way so that it catches all of that airflow. The fun noises metal makes. Right there's dirt on those fins. And this is the motor. A lot of dirt buildup on it just from the oil that's leaking. We noticed like a higher pitched whine when it first kicks on. A lot of that is just because of the oil leaking out of the bearings here. So yeah, 9.05-ish. You have the normal copper there, and right here where it gets really dark, all the way over, that's all oil from inside the refrigerant lines. There's got to be a leak or something right here. So this is feather bubble. So it'll form a bubble where that leak is as it escapes. Yeah, right there. Pinhole leak. Very, very small. Ooh. Feel that.
Ooh.
Compressor's running pretty hot.
Huh.
Okay, we're good to go and head outside. Compressor was overamping because of how much dirt was clogging. So it's trying to suck the air in through the side and vent it out the top to remove that heat from the refrigerant. So by spraying it, I'm opening up that lung basically to allow it to breathe. It's better. That line went from 112 down to 81. It's nowhere near as hot as it was.
This is the hot line?
Yeah.
That's not hot. That's kind of cool, actually.
So we have refrigerant concerns. We found the leak inside. The compressor is pretty worn. And aside from that, the capacitor feeding like a battery to the compressor is about 40% weak. Evap coil's rusty. Fan motor is leaking oil inside as well. We have a fair number of concerns that we should talk about and go through with them. It's just a little bit worn. We do have oil on the shaft there. I am not able to hold my hand on the motor either. That tells us it's running really hot. The more amps it's pulling through, the warmer the motor gets. Now we're good. I sprayed that off with the hose and the pressure's dropped from like 280 down to like 180. Evap coil I marked red.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of dirt buildup. There's also the leak. And I just showed up for a regular AC tune-up. 23-year-old unit installed back in 2000. The AC is in pretty rough shape. The motor's starting to go out and squealing. Compressor's really working hard, and so just provided options on how to address that, keep the current system working, and discuss replacement options, what it would take to get those numbers pulled together. We're gonna head home and take care of the family now. Hi, bud. Were you in grade good for mom?
Yeah. Yay, she's a big smile. Hi.
Hi.
There you go.
You a good girl today? Huh? Should we go in and get food? What do you say?
You told him thank you?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
We'll see ya. Thanks for riding along. We'll see you later.